Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to LMC Varsity Sports presentation of the Mamaroneck Tigers versus the John Jay East Fishkill Patriots. Here, coming to you from Mamaroneck High School with Stephen Rome, is Steve Anastas. We have an exciting game for you tonight against John Jay, the team that they faced in the sectional semifinal last year. It should be a good matchup. We have a couple of solid teams going against each other. It's been a tough season for the Tigers so far, but Steve, we have some good news on the front tonight.
Yeah, so Mamaroneck again 0-5, so not the way they want their season to be going right now, but the way the Section 1 playoffs are going at the moment, there's a new rule change, so Mamaroneck is in the playoffs based on the preseason rankings.
Right.
So they have a shot. They're going to have a playoff game. They have some players coming back from injury. Bill Flato, he's already back. Peter Matt should be set to come back for next week's playoff game. So things could be going right for the Tigers at the right time of the season.
And then for tonight's game, we're having some bad weather. Actually, the game has been delayed. That's why we're broadcasting from indoors right now. But with that bad weather comes an equalizer. The Patriots have Ryan Schumacher, one of the better quarterbacks in all of Section 1. His passing is really what led them to victory against us last year in double overtime. That could be largely negated by the bad weather. So that will sort of even the playing field a little.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime it's wet, the defense becomes more important. It's harder to pass the ball. Fumbles become more of an issue for both teams. As always, turnovers could change the outcome of the game. So it's something to look forward to tonight.
Both teams will be tightening up, trying to tighten up their whole game plan, trying to prepare for the weather, see if they can squeeze a few passes out of each offensive side. We'll see what happens in this game. It's definitely going to be an exciting matchup. We'll be back in just a minute with the kickoff.
Get that out of the way. Then they're going to do the flower ceremony, the senior, and then the principal. I guess they probably have a national anthem also, and then the principal. Don't have a dry ball on the field at all times. You guys got a ball boy? Yeah, we got a ball boy. So my name is Bill Simon, and that's Joe Fox, the head linesman. Tom Solomon, we got the auxiliary Fox. Bobby, the umpire, he has all the calls downfield. And Ray Martinez is around some of these Tigers will be playing we also like to special welcome to this evening for our seniors. They'll help you with that. Celebration nice snappy. And certainly the parents and the support of the seniors. Yeah, what is it? It's called tails. I'm going to let it hit the ground. Tails to the ball, hit the ground.
Heads it is, guys, heads.
So the black team has won the toss. You want to defer? All right, let me write this down. We'll do receive here.
Black wins in the first.
Let's push it. Put the ball. See how it bounces? See how the coin bounces? That's bad luck.
We're going to recognize each senior that can come out and meet their parents this evening. So that's what's going on in the middle of the field right now.
Which goal are you guys going to defend? This one. This one? Right, put your back to that goal, please. Put your back to this goal. Mamaroneck has won the toss. Fair. Shake hands, guys. Work out so you can't get loose. Me?
Senior number 5, Peter Barchetti.
Love you, kid. Love you, kid.
Julian
Have a great night.
Thompson.
Love you, kid. Thanks for showing out
Senior
there.
number 8,
Come on, have a night.
Bill Slater.
Let's go, baby. Your field. Make a statement.
Senior number 10,
Statement.
Peter Mack. Senior number 11, Andy Jackson.
We'll be back. Let's go.
Senior number 17, Cassie Crowder. Senior number 18, Jason Velasco. Senior number 21, Douglas Alvarez.
Let's go, Dougie. Have a night, kid.
Senior number
All right?
27, Jake Romanola.
So glad you're
Senior
back.
number 28, Jocelyn Genduzi.
Let's go, 2-8. They know who you are. They know who you are. They
Senior
know who
number
you are.
32, Justin Pinero.
Let's go, kiddo.
Senior
Let's go.
number 50, Thomas Williams.
Hey, T-Bone, your night, kid.
Senior
Your
number
night.
54, Liam Oceanport.
You earned everything you got.
Senior number 55, Kieran Brooks.
Let's go, dog. Let's go. Let's go. Benny! Let's go, kid. Okay! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fire! Chop it up. Heard him. Oh, eat! Junior, come on out. Get out here, guys.
So here we are at kickoff for the 6th and final game of the regular season for the Mamaroneck Tigers. Mamaroneck won the coin toss, elected to defer, so they will be kicking off and will get the ball the second half, and they will be defending the school side end zone. Douglas Alvarez puts a squib kick to about the 35-yard line, where it is fielded by John Bonilla, a senior tight end for the Patriots. Steve, they lost last year in the Class AA semifinal to this team, 34-33 in double overtime. It was about as scintillating a game as high school football in Section 1 can get. They just came up a little bit short. Coach Vitti decided in the end to go for 2. Rather than going for the tie, to send it into triple overtime. And you gotta love his gambler mentality there. I do know that they were a little bit gassed towards the end of that game. Oh, very nice play as Ryan Schumacher is taken down for the sack to start the game. I believe that was Tommy Williams on the tackle there. 2.5-yard loss, we'll call it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, you got to expect the Tigers want to come out, especially after that tough loss, come out strong in their last game of the season, senior night home game, so a lot of adrenaline here. They're looking to get that first win and first nice play, getting that sack, starting off strong.
Absolutely. So Ryan Schumacher, as we mentioned, is one of the top quarterbacks in Section 1. They have Travis Contreras split wide to the left. It is a sweep play, sniffed out beautifully by Zion Powell. Travis Ventura unable to make anything happen there for the Patriots. Another loss drops them back another 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 16 for the Patriots at their own 29-yard line. A positive start here for the Tigers.
Absolutely. 3rd and long is exactly where the Tigers want them. They just got to make sure they don't give up any big play here. They'll get the ball back, should get some pretty good field position to start off their first drive.
Getting off the field has been one of the problems for the Tigers this season, which is the reason they haven't been as successful as they expected. Oh, beautiful play here. Throws deep downfield. Oh, and a gorgeous catch by Javon Reynolds for the touchdown. He was turned around. Schumacher just threw up essentially what looked like a prayer, but Reynolds had a step on his defender, was able to turn around and get his hands on that ball for 6.
Looks like the Mamaroneck defender didn't really have sight of the ball there. It looked like he was right with him, and Reynolds wanted that ball more than he did. That's exactly what the Tigers did not want to happen. 3rd and 16, looking to get off the field. Hail Mary, looked like they had some pressure on Schumacher, but he got rid of it.
Number 9, Sebastian Aviles, in to attempt the extra point for John Jay East Fishkill. The kick is up and good. So very quickly, just a minute 45 into the first quarter, it is 7-0 John Jay. We'll be back in just a moment here on LMC Varsity Sports. So we're back with the kickoff for the Patriots. James Luciano, number 34, will be in to kick off for the Patriots. Back deep to receive, I believe that's Zion Powell in the center, flanked by Kiefer Barchetti and Emerson Genovese. Nice high end-over-end kick, fielded by Powell at about the 10. He avoids some contact, gets out to the 35, and is taken down there. So after a 71-yard pass and catch touchdown for the Patriots, as you said, Steve, not exactly what the Tigers were not wanting to have happen. They needed to get off the field on that first series, unable to do so.
Yeah, the hope for the Tigers here is to put together a long drive, get the momentum back on their side, take some time off the clock, set up a long drive here, try to keep Schumacher off the field for a bit.
Split wide right is Patrick Cotter, number 17. He catches the quick pass. Gain of about 5 on the play. Will be 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers at their 40-yard line. So as I was saying, just before Schumacher threw that bomb, getting off the field on 3rd down was one of the problems. Of course, injuries have been another problem. Peter Matt has been injured for a few games. Billy Flato was injured for a few games in the beginning of the season. Looked to be a bit of a face mask there by Jordan Carroll as the running back. I believe, yep, that is Barchetti that went to the ground. Seemed incidental. I don't think any refs caught it. So we'll move on from there. After a pickup of another 3, it'll be 3rd down and short. 3rd down and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Big play early on for the Tigers. A 3-and-out here would really, keep the momentum on the Patriots side. It's manageable, 2 yards.
Tigers going no huddle here, trying to keep the defense on the field, make sure that they have the personnel that they want. Barchetti breaks it outside, gets across the 45, down at the 47. Great job by Barchetti to dive across. He recognized the tackle coming, was able to cut it upfield and just take what the defense was giving him, get that 1st down, and as you said, keep those chains moving.
It was a good second effort by Barchetti, diving across the 45.
So as I was saying, again, Peter Matt was out for a while. Billy Flato has been out, rather, Peter Matt. Billy Flato was out. He took a hit in the Mayapack game, the opening game of the season. Peter Solomini did a valiant job of stepping in for him. Another quick pass to Cotter. Pickup of 6 on that play, across midfield into John Jay territory. Good job so far. The Tigers' offense is looking sharp.
Yeah, if the Patriots are going to give those short routes open, I think the Tigers got to take it. They get 5-6 yards on 1st down, and it's making these 2nd and 3rd downs manageable.
So the ball was spotted at the 50. I saw the middle judge, the middle official, look to spot the ball, but the side judge here ruled him down at the 50, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 now. Handoff to Barchetti around the right side. He runs out of bounds, scampers out at the 46-yard line for a pickup of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Again, another 3rd and 2. Just as big as the last time, I'd say, Steve.
Yes, definitely. Interesting, all the Tigers' plays have been run toward the home side of the field. So I don't know if that's something they saw in the film maybe, but all their plays have been directed toward this side.
A good point, Steve. It could be that they see that Jordan Carroll is susceptible. Oh, nice pass and catch there to Emerson Genovese for the 1st down. Pickup of about 8 on the play. However much the gain is, it is a 1st down inside the John Jay 40. 1st and 10 at the Patriots 38.
Flato's looking very sharp to start out the game, which is a good sign for the Tigers. Without him, I'm not sure if they really stand a chance, especially matching someone like Schumacher on the other side of the ball.
Right. Flato in the pistol. He keeps it and is tackled. Technically, that goes down as a sack, even though as a quarterback keeper, C.J. DeAndrea on the tackle there was not fooled on the option play. That's always a tough play for the quarterback when they have to decide whether to leave it in the gut of the running back or pull it out and then run it themselves.
Yeah, split-second decision, and that time it didn't seem to work out for him.
Right, and DeAndrea did a good job of making him make a decision quicker than he wanted to by rushing the play rather than waiting to see what the result was.
And he wasn't fooled by the fake.
Rifled pass, incomplete, intended for Patrick Cotter. Flato took a hit as he released the ball. Pressure by Frank DeFusco, the senior linebacker, number 42 for the Patriots.
It's impressive by Flato just standing in there and getting that ball off, but DeFusco's right there.
I seem to remember DeFusco being a factor in the Class AA semifinal last year. That number 42 sounds familiar to me. I could be wrong.
Yeah. He tore through that hole. It was back at Flato as soon as he dropped back.
Definitely played like a veteran. Good play to Stuart Williamson. Gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and 11.
Interesting call here what the Tigers are going to do. Obviously outside of field goal range.
So it looks like they're going to punt. They send in their assassin group is what they call their punt group, and they're definitely going to play field position. You have to assume and rely on the fact that Ryan Schumacher is not going to get that lucky with those types of passes all day long. He is an excellent passer, but now I think the defense is a little bit more awake.
Considering his 4th and long as the punt settles down well inside the Patriots 5-yard line. Good field position there. It's too long of a play for the Tigers to consider going for it. It's kind of in that middle of the field where Coach Vitti had to make a call. Looks like it paid off there. It's in good field position.
Fantastic bounce Genovese got on that punt, and a great job of downing the ball. I wasn't able to spot who downed that ball, but it is down inside the 5. Looks to be at the 1-yard line. So great field position for Mamaroneck. Horrible field position for John Jay.
Schumacher's got to be careful here. A mistake on this side of the field, could be very costly. In a game like this, points off turnovers are always important.
So Schumacher on a quarterback keeper just to give him some room. Unfortunately for Mamaroneck, he picks up about 5 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 6, and now they have plenty of room to work with.
Yeah, big hole in the middle of the line there. Schumacher found a hole and got his feet moving.
Something we alluded to in the pregame, Steve, is the fact that the Section 1 rules have changed. It's been reduced to a 6-game schedule, and an additional round has been built into the playoffs. Luckily for Mamaroneck, they're getting some players healthy at just the right time. So this will be a great tune-up, a great opportunity for some players to get some more experience. The run there is to the right, looks to be just shy of the 1st down, out to the 10-yard line for the Patriots. carry by, is that number 48, Justin Squio. Nope, he's a tight end. That can't be him. I believe it must have been number 32, Bristol Smith, the senior running back. 3rd down and 1. Quarterback keeper by Schumacher, and he is stopped short of the 10-yard line. Great job by the Tigers, stopping him short. No gain on the play, maybe an inch or two. It'll bring up 4th down and 1.
And there wasn't just one Tiger there to meet him. There were 5 or 6 guys that looked like to wrap him up. So good pursuit, good team tackling there.
Definitely, Steve. Great point.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of hats on the ball, making sure that no one slips any tackles. Gang tackling is definitely going to be the name of the game for tonight's action.
And now in the field position game, looks like the Tigers will be able to get the ball back, maybe inside the Patriots' territory.
Number 34, James Luciano, is back to punt. He handles the kickoffs and obviously the punts now as well. Back to receive is Emerson Genovese. Stands at the Patriots 45. A short kick, takes a Patriots bounce and rolls back at the 48-yard line. It is finally down there by Anthony Ray. So Mamaroneck will take over there at the Patriots 48, 1st and 10. We'll be back with 2 minutes, 41 seconds in the first quarter here on LMC Varsity Sports. So Mamaroneck remains in the pistol. This time it's trips right. Flato with the quick pass to Stuart Williamson. Stays on his feet, forward progress, puts him at about the 47-yard line, pickup of about 1 yard on the play. So far, that play hasn't popped for them yet.
Yeah, it looked like Emerson Genovese was the blocker out there, and he couldn't quite make the block, so not much of a gain there for the Tigers.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers.
As you were saying, the Tigers are very fortunate this year with the playoff changes.
Right.
All the teams ranked within the top 13 to begin the year, the preseason rankings, were guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. And then before the next round, they will reseed them.
Flato drops back a little farther, pass out to Genovese. He gets inside the 45, down at the 44. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers. They remain in the no huddle. You can see many of the players have those wrist coaches to help them decipher the plays. So Genovese moves over to the right with Williamson and Cotter for a trips right formation.
Once again, targeting that right side of the field, at least with personnel.
Coach Vitti sends in the play. They all check their wrist coaches. They're all on the same page. Flato rolls right, throws to Genovese, dropped inside the 40. He would have been short of the 1st down anyway, but that will bring up 4th down and 6. And the Tigers look to punt with 4 seconds. No, 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Genovese wasn't able to hold on to that ball. Might not have made a difference, as you said. But once again, a 3 and out now for the Tigers, and looks like we're still playing the field position game.
It's one of the toughest passes to catch, Steve. Oh, pass over Genovese's head, and he is brought down at the 30-yard line. Unfortunate outcome there.
Yeah,
as field position really now on the Patriots side.
That's a big miscue. I get the first punt snap was also a little bit high. Genovese was able to corral it, but this one he couldn't hold on to, and the ball goes way back. Now the Patriots are in a good position to attack onto their lead with just under a minute left in the first quarter.
So to continue our conversation, Steve, the fact that what happens is the top 13 seeded teams from the beginning of the season, the preseason rankings, all get automatic bids, and Mamaroneck was one of them. In fact, they were near the top. I believe they were at the top. Keeper by Schumacher. He finds some space and daylight, gets inside the 15-yard line, down to the 13. A pickup of 17 on the play will be 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Schumacher's shown he can gain yards with his arm, he can gain yards with his legs. Dual threat here, causing the Tigers a lot of trouble early on in this first quarter.
The combination of the fact that they get that automatic berth in the postseason for the first round, and the fact that they're going to have several of their players, including one of their key linemen, Mason Robinson, should be back and ready to go. Handoff there goes to Frank DeFusco. Pickup of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 9-yard line. So if they're able to get some of those injured players back, there are a lot of coaches here on the Mamaroneck staff that feel very confident that this team can make a strong run to the sectional championship.
Yeah, definitely more optimism than maybe you'd think for a team that hasn't won a game this season, you know, going into a tough opponent here. But there are reasons to be hopeful for the Tigers.
Well, it showed in the second game. First of all, in the first game, they were a little jarred by the fact that Flato went down. Solomini, as I said, gave a valiant effort in trying to step in for him, but he is not Billy Flato. And then in the New Rochelle game, Solomini played a great game, and so did the entire Tigers team. Unfortunately, they dropped that game 14-6. They were running in for the score, and I think it was Daniel O'Rourke who was running. No, I'm sorry, it was Justin Paneros, who was running in for the game-tying touchdown and was stripped of the ball in the final moments of the game, which is a tragic and unfortunate outcome, but nonetheless, a strong showing by the Tigers in that game. So there are a lot of different things that they can point to work on and use as optimism and hope.
Yeah, even in the Clarkson North game, they were tied with the Clarkson North Rams, 13-13, I believe, into the third quarter. They couldn't pull it out.
Another situation where a few plays really cost them the game. So that was the end of the first quarter as we were discussing the permutations and ramifications of postseason play here in Section 1. As play resumes here, as I mentioned, it is 2nd down and 5 for the Patriots. Sal Ferrara went in motion. Schumacher gets down to about the 2-yard line. Looks to be enough for a first down. We'll see if they call for a measurement, but it could be, yep, it is a first down. 1st and goal for the Patriots, just inside the 2. So that loss of the inability to get the punt off really cost the Tigers here. Now the Patriots have driven in and look like they're on the brink of another score here, which would start them off the second quarter, you know, in already ahead by a pretty big amount. Power left. Nice job by the Tigers to stop the Patriots just short of the first down. They had C.J. DeAndrea, a lineman in the backfield as an extra blocker, along with Frank DeFusco in as a heavy run, power left set. But it looked to be that Liam Ossenfort was able to snuff that out, playing the defensive tackle position for the Tigers. Schumacher, quarterback keeper, and touchdown for the Patriots. Really wasn't much that they could do there on the quarterback keeper. You're usually going to be able to pick up a yard or two unless you have a monstrous defensive line to stop it.
Yeah, and we'd seen Schumacher had some success running the ball both on a quarterback sneak and to the outside, so he snuck in there. At that point, you know, Tigers really would have taken a great effort to hold them once they're inside there, as they line up for the kick to put them ahead. 14-0 now.
Danny Dietrich on the hold, number 28, and Sebastian Aviles in to kick. He puts the extra point right down the middle, and it is 14-0 Patriots. We'll be back in just a moment here on LMC Varsity Sports.
And we're back here. 10:38 to go in the second quarter. James Luciano looking to kick off for the John Jay East Fishkill Patriots after they went up 14-0 on the Schumacher quarterback sneak, and he kicks it off. Zion Powell to field the kick, and he's up toward the 30, 25-yard line, and that's where he stopped. So the Tigers will start on their 25-yard line.
Impressive kickoff by Luciano, putting it all the way inside the 5. Nice end-over-end kick. That's a professional-looking kick, which is interesting because they have Aviles to kick the extra points. You would think they would bring him in to kick off.
Right, yeah, interesting move there. We don't quite have an explanation at this point.
No, I'd be curious to know why that is. Seems like you have a very solid place kicker. I understand NFL teams often have a different person to kick off than to kick extra points, simply because the accuracy required to kick the extra points is not as required, and they want someone to kick it deep.
So Flato lines up in the pistol, steps back to throw, and he's going deep. And the pass is caught all the way to the Patriots' 40-yard line. A nice completion on first down.
Gorgeous catch by Emerson Genovese, which just sort of illustrates how difficult that kind of catch is on that third down play when he dropped it. Those low bullets that Flato throws, like a low fastball on the outside corner, sort of hard to handle when it's up in the air. He obviously is very good at coming down with that. The first big play of the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers are now back in business, getting the ball up the field. Flato hands it off, and the Tigers get a few yards.
I think that's Barchetti. No, that's Daniel O'Rourke on that carry, Steve. Wait, I'm sorry, was that Zion Powell? It's one thing, I love these new uniforms that Coach Vitti has selected, but for us broadcasters, it is a little hard to pick out the jersey number.
Especially in this fog coming after the rainstorm.
Right.
So Flato looks over to the sideline to grab the play. It'll be second down.
That was Daniel O'Rourke, because he is still lined up in the backfield, and I thought I had seen a number 14.
So Flato throws a short ball, and it is Justin Pineros who makes the catch and gets a couple yards, and he will get a first down.
So Steve, I attended practice this week to check out, see the spirits of the team after an 0-5 start with so much promise. I was curious to see how they were practicing, and they seemed to have a lot of pep in their step and a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, which is impressive to see.
And there's a snap and a handoff to O'Rourke, looked like again.
Sorry, yes.
So O'Rourke gets about 2 yards there, setting up a 2nd and 8. The Tigers are now on the 28-yard line, I believe.
Yes, 28. Second down and 9. Pickup of about 1, I guess. They've got trips right with Genovese splitting Barchetti and Cotter in the right side.
So about 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Flato takes a snap, drops back, and he gets a slant over the middle completion to Emerson Genovese. A nice play, quick throw over the middle, and the Tigers gain about 6 on the play, it looks like.
No, I'd say that's about 8, right? Because we said it was 2nd and 9, and it looks like they're 1 yard short. Another thing that's hard to do. You know, in community television, we don't have spotters. Anyone that would like to volunteer, please contact Rob Moretti at LMC-tV. We can always use additional help spotting the play and seeing who makes what play.
So the 3rd and 1, Flato drops back to pass, and he completes the ball for a first down.
Smart play by Flato, smart call by Vitti. Get the first down, keep the chains moving. They've definitely got the Patriots off balance on whether they're going to run or pass.
Definitely these quick throws have been working out for the Tigers, although we had that one exception, the long play to Genovese that started this drive.
Right.
Flato's still in the pistol, and there's a flag on the play, whistle dead.
The one risk of the hurry-up offense and the no-huddle offense is getting a little too antsy, getting out over your toes, and then you end up flinching or moving before the snap of the ball, and that's what we saw there.
So the penalty on the Tigers, it'll be 1st and 15 now. So they back it up. It's a false start.
They stay in the same formation, Steve, but now Julian Houghton is coming in for, I believe that was Kiefer Barchetti.
Daniel O'Rourke is still in the backfield for the Tigers.
Right, and we see Jason Velastro split wide left. We'll see if they go to the left. Nope, going to Genovese. He's got it. Nice job.
There's a nice spin move by Genovese, adding a few extra yards. And now the Tigers are back in business, nearing their first down marker, which is about 1 yard from the end zone.
So the Tigers are threatening. This is exactly what we wanted to see, Steve. A little bit of a sigh of relief to see the offensive production, right?
Yeah, definitely. This has been a methodical drive. They've really mixed it up. They've had some short passes, some long passes. Slater takes the snap and now hands it off. And looks like O'Rourke was bottled up pretty quickly by the Patriots defense. So it'll be third down now for the Tigers, who are on the doorstep of a score.
So the PA announcer called that as a 3-yard gain. Unfortunately, Steve, I regret to inform it was a 1-yard gain, but it is third down and 4 from the 5-yard line.
The Tigers working exclusively in the pistol formation at this point. Flato takes the snap, looks left, and the ball is batted down. Incomplete.
That was Paul Bernasconi on the defense there, knocking that pass down. I believe that was intended for Jason Velastro.
Yeah.
A smart play, a slant pattern right into the end zone. Great pass right on the money, but Bernasconi did a great job anticipating that and getting his hand on the ball.
So now it's fourth down, and Tigers have a decision to make. Still looking over the sideline. Looks like the offense is still on the field. And now they whistle the play dead and take a timeout. So we will be right back here with the Tigers looking to make a score with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So we're back here, 5:49 left in the first half. The Tigers on the 5-yard line. It's fourth down. So they are looking, it's not fourth down and goal, so they can get a first down without a touchdown.
I think this is a worthwhile gamble by Coach Vitti. They called the timeout, they got the play that they wanted. Let's see if they can execute here, Steve.
So Flato takes the snap, looking left, and he lobs it up into the end zone, and it is dropped. Incomplete.
He had Houghton in the corner, Steve, and Houghton just saw it over his shoulder right into his hands, and it just popped right out as quickly as it went in.
Yeah, Houghton was open, and that looked like a well-designed play for the Tigers, but it does not work out, so now it's a turnover on downs, and the Patriots get the ball back, still up by 14. And we'll be right back here on LMC TV. So we're back now as Schumacher takes the snap and hands it off. So about a 4-yard gain for the Patriots there in that running play, getting a little bit more space out in their own end.
They went right up the middle to DeFusco, who is obviously their workhorse running back. He's gotten the lion's share of the carries so far tonight. Gave them some more breathing room yet again, pinned in their own zone. They immediately gave themselves some breathing room.
So that'll be second down. Schumacher takes it and hands it off, and there's a hole. That could have been DeFusco again. So there's definitely some room, and that was for a first down.
Yeah, that was Bristol Smith on the carry, number 32 that time. Punched it across the 15-yard line. So they got that breathing room they needed. They had the confidence to run it again, and now they're on the march. Still in their own zone, deep in their own zone. The Tigers have got to come up with a play here, Steve.
So it'll be first down now for the Patriots. Schumacher from under center, hands off again, and after a broken tackle, looks like that was Bristol Smith again, So he broke one tackle, but still didn't get very far. The Tigers wrapped him up that time.
It's a great job by Kieran Quate getting into the backfield, but he just was like two ships passing in the night. He got his hands on him, but just wasn't able to wrap him up well enough to get him to the ground. And so he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, I guess. I actually don't see the down marker over on the far side. Oh, there it is. He lost a yard.
John Jay has only run the ball so far to start this drive. And now a toss over to the far side of the field. And about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain.
It actually looks about like 6 there because it'll be 3rd down and 5. No, it's 3rd down and 4. So that was a 7-yard gain on 2nd and 11.
So now 3rd down, big play here for the Tigers, trying to get the ball back on offense after that disappointing end to their drive when they finally had some offensive opportunities. The crowd's starting to get into it a little bit louder here. Not a huge turnout tonight with the rain and all.
The crowd is definitely trying to inspire the defense to make a play here.
Now Schumacher's in shotgun, and there's a flag on the play. Whistle dead. False start.
Might have been 2 players in motion at the same time, but that would be an illegal shift. So I'm not really sure who moved. It might have been that the tight end came in and moved while he was trying to set himself.
The Mamaroneck assistant coach Joe Toombs was looking back to the bleachers, congratulating them on maybe playing a factor in that play and startling the Patriots and maybe causing a false start.
So now it's 3rd and 10, Steve, which is crucial, or 3rd and 9 rather. And we're approaching 2.5 minutes left in the half. Gotta watch out for the big play here.
Schumacher takes the snap, drops back, but it is whistled in once again. A flag on the play. Looks like this one is an illegal formation on the Patriots. So another penalty. So they'll move even farther back toward their own end zone, and penalties costing them on what was a manageable 3rd down.
This is eerily familiar to the touchdown pass to open the game in the first quarter, where they are now 3rd and long. The Tigers seemingly have them just right where they want, and now Toombs has his JV spot, and all of the fans lathered up in a fraud.
So John Jay has to get to the 26. Schumacher drops back, looking for the deep ball. He puts it up. His man is open, and he makes the catch. Travis Contreras with the play, and the ball is spotted.
Kiefer Barchetti fell down in coverage at midfield. We have a whistle, and could we have a penalty? Illegal shift on the offense. 3rd penalty in a row. That's going to make it 3rd down and 19, I believe, right?
Yep. And we've added 5 now 3 times. That was a beautiful play there by Schumacher. Beautiful throw, but penalties costing them now.
A huge break for the Tigers, Steve, as we get a quite an impressive demonstration of Schumacher's arm as he threw that ball about 55 yards in the air. Or I'm sorry, yeah, about 50 yards in the air, right on target to his receiver.
So now it's 3rd and very long, about 19 yards. Patriots need. And now they go to a draw play, and there's some space there, but it's not going to be enough to get the 1st down. They got close, but the Patriots punting team now comes out.
So on 3rd and 19, a draw play picks up 15 or 16. Nope, 14, because it's now 4th down and 6. And the punt team is on with 1:40 remaining in the half. Let's see if the Tigers can make something happen here with Emerson Genovese back in just inside his own territory.
Coach Tom O'Hare there went with the counterintuitive draw play as the punt goes up, and Genovese signals for the fair catch. and he is at about the 45-yard line.
We have
for
a
the
penalty
Tigers.
in the backfield. It looked to be running into the kicker, definitely not roughing the kicker. He barely even made contact with him. It's really quite a shame. And now Kiefer Barchetti is really beating himself up. That's 2 plays in a row that could be quite costly. He was so close to blocking that punt. He goes from having the opportunity to make a huge play for the Tigers to now possibly giving the Patriots the opportunity to go for it. No, it looks like they will keep the punt team out there. Right, so that was not roughing the kicker. It was running into the kicker, which is only a 5-yard penalty. Keeps it 4th and short.
So Genovese backs up maybe a few yards.
I have to assume that the official clock is on the field and not on the scoreboard, because a penalty should have stopped the clock there.
Genovese once again signals for the fair catch, and now he makes the catch at the 40-yard line. So we'll be right back. Under a minute left. The Tigers looking to make a move. We'll be right back. So we're back here. The Tigers have the ball with under a minute. We aren't sure if that is the official clock. Flato in shotgun takes the ball, and he's got a completion outside across the 50-yard line to the 46.
Julian Houghton with a nice catch there. Not the typical shoestring catch that you're used to, shoestring tackle that you're used to seeing, as the defender was standing straight up and down, grabbed him by the foot and got him to the ground.
Flato empty backfield, makes the pass, and Genovese drops it. The ball is bobbled in the air, but it'll fall incomplete. Dangerous play there.
That looked to be a big play in the making, as Genovese had his hands on the ball, was looking upfield just a second too soon to try and see where the defenders were and see if he had a crease to capitalize.
So the Tigers in hurry-up offense, 34 seconds left in this first half. The ball at the 46-yard line, or 44-yard line, my bad. Flato calling out signals, empty backfield, takes the snap, drops back, looking for the deep pass, but it falls incomplete, about 5 yards.
So we have it's going to be roughing the passer there, as the defender, I believe that was number 40, number 42, DeFusco, came in high and put a head slap on Flato as he released the ball.
So no, penalties are really costing John Jay here. After those three penalties, erased a big play, what could have been a big play and momentum shift now this way.
The way that the Patriots offense is going, that would have been 21-0 in no time flat, as that kid caught the ball at the 40-yard line of the Tigers that got wiped out, as you're saying.
So now the Tigers move up to the 29.
They've got to take advantage of this opportunity, Steve.
28 seconds to go. First down.
Again, an empty backfield, not surprising. They've got 3 wide receivers to the left.
Flato moves up in the shotgun, and he's got his man. He's got Genovese, who is into the end zone for a touchdown. So he scrambled up the left sideline, broke a tackle, it looked like, and Flato to Genovese for the touchdown. So the Tigers, with 17 seconds left in the first half, have cut this lead in half for the Patriots.
Gorgeous play by Flato to Genovese. Genovese scampers up the sideline, sees that no one is on him. First of all, they've got to know who Genovese is. He was thrashing them in the sectional semifinal last year. The fact that they left him so wide open is quite startling and gives them hope for the second half.
So Douglas Alvarez now lines up for the extra point. There's the snap down, and the kick hits off the goalpost and is no good. Hit off the near side of the goalpost and bounces out, no good. So it's 14-6. And we'll be right back here on LMC TV with 17 seconds to go. And we're back here with just about 17 seconds left in the first half, following the Mamaroneck touchdown, a missed extra point. Now Alvarez goes back on the field to kick it off. Travis Ventura is back to receive. There's the kick, low kick, takes a couple bounces, picked up at the 25, and now he's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Good tackle by Jake Romanoli there, making sure that kick returner didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So there are 12 seconds to go.
I'm sorry, I think that might have been Michael Flato on that tackle. I saw it too. I thought it was 27. It looked like it was 22. So Billy's younger brother, the only sophomore on the squad.
So the ball is spotted at the 31-yard line, and we'll see if Tom O'Hare, tries to take a shot downfield. We've seen Schumacher's big arm, or if they'll go for a more conservative approach here. Man in motion. Schumacher hands it off to that's Ventura, who makes a nice gain up the field to the 38, it looks like. And that will be the last play of the first half as the clock hits 0 and the whistle blows the half dead. So it's 14-6, Mamaroneck Tigers. They have a nice touchdown to get some momentum back. They do get the ball back from halftime, and we'll be right back with the second half on LMC TV. So we're back here for second half action. Mamaroneck will receive the kickoff coming from James Luciano. Ball at the 40-yard line. And here we go. End over end kick. Fielded by Powell at the 15. And he's tripped up at the 35. And he's down on the ground. Now he gets up. Still limping now.
Limping off the field, but he looks like, well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how things go from there. He definitely took a bit of a hit on his left leg that sent him to the ground. Hopefully he's okay. He's definitely one of their key skill position players.
So the Tigers have the ball at the 39.
Up to 34.
34, my bad. Flato takes a low snap, hands it off, and the Patriots defense converges.
I believe that was Barchetti. Yep.
And a minimal gain for the Tigers. It'll be second down.
I think it's important for the Tigers here, Steve, to get a drive going here and not go 3 and out. They cannot put the ball back in Schumacher's hands too quickly.
Second down snap, Flato looks to throw, and he's got Velastro at the 37. So the third down, fourth down.
Third down at 4. Sorry.
Miscommunication there. So
good catch by Velastro there. Looked like a Patriots defender was about to get his hands on that pass. Flato was able to zip it in there. He put a little extra mustard on that one to get it out there.
So Flato drops back, takes the snap, jukes, now he's going deep, and the ball is incomplete. Falls out of the hands of his receiver downfield at the 30-yard line.
Patrick Cotter, the intended receiver there, Steve, and he got his hands on the ball. The saying goes, if you get your hands on the ball, you've got to catch it. That was a tough one to bring in. It was right over the head of the defender. A beautiful pass by Flato, though.
Yeah, it looked like Cotter could have made that play. So Vinny sends out the assassin line, that's the punting team, on the 4th and 5. There's the snap, And the punt bounces at the 35, and now a good bounce from Mamaroneck, and the ball stops inside the 20-yard line.
Takes about a 17-yard roll for the Tigers, which is helpful, definitely. Flato taking the punt there, taking the punt duties away from Genovese. I think Genovese twisted his ankle on that touchdown run. So we'll see how that develops for Genovese moving forward. There's an injured player down on the field. We'll take a look and see what goes on there. We'll be back in just a minute on LMC Varsity Sports.
So we're back here. Schumacher and the Patriots have their first drive of the third quarter set before them. As a man goes in motion, takes a snap, and Schumacher keeps the ball himself, still on his feet. He's got a big gain.
Where
the ball comes out.
Fumble, and Mamaroneck recovers it, Steve.
Schumacher looked like he had a first down, but the ball was stripped. Mamaroneck fell on the ball.
Schumacher looked to be pleading with the official to say he was on the ground, but I could see it clearly, Steve. That ball was loose as he was going to the ground. Beautiful job by Schumacher to be able to knife through the defense and pick up what looked to be a first down. However, the ball did come free, and this is exactly the kind of break that Mamaroneck needs.
So now the Tigers have the ball at the 29-yard line, and they are now in good position to even up this game, or keep it closer now. Big turnover. The first down handoff doesn't get very far.
Barchetti swallowed up by DeFusco. I think my suspicion at the beginning of the game, recalling that he was a key player in the semifinal and the season for John Jay East Fishkill last year, I think that's got to be correct, because this kid's a beast all over the field.
Playing on both sides of the ball. He's gotten some handoffs as well.
Emerson Genovese was not on defense in that series for that play by the Patriots, and he did not punt the ball. So obviously Coach Vitti is looking to use him conservatively.
He snapped to Flato, and a completion to the
Julian Houghton on the catch there.
Simply third down for the Tigers. The Tigers are looking to get this first down and move forward. Probably a little far for field goal at this point, so trying to capitalize on that turnover.
Yeah, I don't think Doug Alvarez has a 47-yard field goal in his repertoire right now.
We see on the sideline Simon Powell running it out a little bit, seeing if he can get back in the game. We saw him limping earlier. It still seems to be limping. So that's another offensive player that the Tigers could be without as they try to come back in this game. Flato takes the third down snap. Looking left, and he's got a completion for a first down to the 20-yard line. That's number 18, Jason Velastro, with the ball in traffic, but a flag is on the play. So we'll see what the officials call here.
I think that might have been a face mask. Definitely has to be on the defense there. It's in the defensive backfield, and it is a face mask penalty. Another break for the Tigers, exactly what they need on this drive, because it looked like that pass, as good a pass as it was, as impressive a catch as it was for Velastro, was just shy of the first down. So that is another break for the Tigers.
So the Tigers now have a first down. Penalties have really come to cost the Patriots again and again. So Tom O'Hare cannot be happy about that.
Great observation, Steve. Penalties are killing the Patriots right now. They should be up by more, really, considering the way the action has gone.
Flato in the pistol fakes the handoff, and he's got his man. Completion
to Genovese.
So the Tigers now on the 2-yard line, it looks like. So right on the doorstep for a score. Alvarez's missed extra point now looming large here as the score is 14-6.
We'll see if they go for two, if they put it in here.
A throw, and it's incomplete. Knocked out by John Jay.
Pass intended for Houghton there. Unable to come up with the catch, so it's now 3rd and goal from the 4. Flato coming all the way over to the sideline.
Now in the first half, the Tigers had a long drive down the field, and they got right about this point, and on fourth down they could not convert. So we'll see here if they can get this one punched
I
in.
wonder if this is 4 down territory right now. It is plenty of time left in the game, obviously. Doug Alvarez a little bit nicked up. Timeout now called by Mamaroneck. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports.
So we're back here. Crucial play for the Tigers, 3rd and goal. And the handoff inside to Genovese, and he's in for the touchdown, but a flag is on the play, holding on the Tigers, so that will be called back.
An unfortunate call for the Tigers, but it's one of those calls where I don't think he would have scored if they didn't commit that penalty. So it sort of is what it is, to borrow a classic coaching phrase.
So some personnel changes for the Tigers. Patrick Cotter comes onto the field. Kiefer Barchetti comes onto the field now.
Julian Houghton.
So the Tigers now backed up. 7:38 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Now 3rd and goal from the 14, Steve. So definitely makes this a more daunting task to try and put it in from here.
You wonder if Vitti would split this up into 2 plays, trying to get those 14 yards into 2 plays.
Right.
As opposed to 1.
He's
See if they take a shot at the end zone.
got trips right with Barchetti on his side. We'll see if he goes to Velastro.
Rolls right, looking to the end zone, pressure on, and he tosses up the ball underhanded, and the ball is incomplete. A Tiger was there, but he could not make the catch. Flato was avoiding the sack. A couple players from the Patriots were pursuing him. He just kind of tossed the ball up underhanded, and he's lucky nothing bad happened there.
A dangerous play by Flato. Not really sure what he was thinking there, because with such a broken play, if it were picked off, you could think, well, okay, so if it was 4 down territory and they didn't convert, okay, but that ball could have been run back 98 yards for a touchdown. That would have been crushing.
So now the field goal unit goes onto the field. It'll be about a 36-yard kick from Alvarez. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So a field goal for Douglas Alvarez. The holding penalty might have cost the Tigers a touchdown, but they still put points on the board, and we will be right back here on LMC-TV. So we're back here after Mamaroneck getting closer. Now it's 14-9 after Alvarez's field goal. He will kick it off here.
Very impressive 32-yard kick from Alvarez there. And that's really a great outcome, considering the penalty pushed them back and Flato almost gave the ball away. To cut the lead, the deficit to 5 here with 7:22 left in the 3rd quarter is just what the doctor ordered. They were able to get points out of that drive and out of the good offensive play and capitalizing on the penalty.
So low line and kick picked up at the 29, and the Tigers finally wrap them up at the 40-yard line.
Paul Bernasconi on the return there, gang tackled by a variety of Tigers defenders.
So John Jay gets the ball back with 7:14 left in the 3rd quarter at its own 40-yard line.
10-yard return on the squib kick there, Steve. And now Schumacher is back in business. We'll see what he has in store for the Tigers defense. Genovese is not in on defense. Michael Flato is in.
Schumacher keeps it himself, and he gets 6 yards on the quarterback sneak. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for John Jay. Those quarterback keeps have been successful so far. There have been some holes on the Mamaroneck defensive line.
Zion Powell is out on defense, knee injury and all. He is gutting it out for the team. He's a warrior.
Schumacher takes the snap in shotgun and hands it off for a 2-yard gain, maybe 1-yard gain. So we'll set up a third down and 3. Looked like it was an option play, and eventually he did shove it in his running back's arms.
A fortunate spot for the Tigers there, Steve, because it really looked like he gained another 1.5 yards, which would have made it third down and short. They had him wrapped up in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. He was able to gain another 3 yards after that.
The handoff here, and he's through for a first down and more, crossing into the Mamaroneck side of the field.
Bristol Smith, again, he has had a couple of big gashes for the Patriots tonight, Steve.
So not what the Tigers wanted there. The chain gang moves forward. 5:50 left in the third quarter, and the Patriots now are looking to mount another drive to make up for that field goal the Tigers just got. Schumacher under center, hands it off to Bristol Smith again. He's wrapped up for about a 3-yard gain. It'll be second down now.
Good tackle there by Ossenfort. After only a 2-yard gain at 2nd and 8, as you said. Patriots working out of a pro set I. Now it's an offset. Great job there for the Tigers. Again, coming up with key plays, just what they needed there as they lost about 2 yards. And now it's 3rd and 10.
They went to DeFusco there, who was set up as the fullback. So it'll be a 3rd and long situation. The Patriots have really stuck to a balanced approach here offensively. A lot of running plays. Schumacher has a lot of talent, but they've really stuck to the running game. Schumacher in shotgun now.
Yep.
And he's going to run it himself. He breaks a tackle, but he's wrapped up, and he will not get the first down to the 35-yard line. Still 5 yards short.
Ossenfort has been a beast on this defensive stand here, Steve, as he is shadowing the quarterback and the running backs, making key stops and key tackles.
Four minutes left in the third quarter. It's going to be 4th and 6 about. And it looks like the Patriots are keeping the offense on the field in this 4th and short situation. Too long for a field goal. Schumacher takes the snap, rolls right, puts the ball up. He's got an open man, and it is caught by Travis Ventura. So first down conversion on the 4th down.
Running wide open in the middle of the field. Easy pickings there for Schumacher. Tough result for the Tigers.
There was really no one over there on defense for the Tigers there. Too easy of a play on 4th down. Schumacher now will be under center. Drops back, play action, throws it up, and it is in for a touchdown. That's number 88, Logan O'Donnell, the tight end, who makes the reception for the score. And pending the extra point, it's 20-9, John Jay.
The Tigers just weren't ready there. They were not ready for the pass. They showed a heavy run, power formation, and then ran a pass out of it, and everyone let every single receiver go.
Fumbled snap, and now they're trying to run it in for the 2-point conversion, and they get it. That was Danny Dietrich. Didn't look, I don't know if that was a designed play. He dropped the ball
not.
in the
That
snap.
snap was too low.
So
he was lucky to even get his hands on it.
So he picked it up and made the best of it. So 2 points now for the Patriots. It'll be 22-9, and we'll be right back here on LMC TV. So we're back here. It'll be a kickoff. Emerson Genevieve's back to return for the Tigers. Kiefer Barchetti back there on his left.
Time for a big play here. Tigers need to have something good happen on this return. They need field position, and on this offensive possession, they need points.
So Luciano kicks it off. Irish and kick, end over end. Genevieve fields it, and he's still on his feet now at the 35, pushing forward and wrapped up there.
22-yard return there for Genevieve. Solid tackle by the Patriots kicking team. Not sure who came up with the tackle there.
So the ball is placed on the 36-yard line. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter for the Tigers. So the long 4th down completion set up the touchdown, and the Patriots were able to respond after the Tigers got that field goal. So it's back up to a 13-point lead. Flato takes the snap, and he completes it, and his man is still on his feet for the first down. There's a screen pass.
Julian Houghton on the catch there.
So first down, solid start for Mamaroneck on this drive, looking to respond. There's a handoff, wrapped up immediately, no gain on the play for the Tigers.
Hit in the backfield by who else? Frank DeFusco. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there, was Barchetti. Or, I'm sorry, that was Daniel O'Rourke on that carry.
So maybe he gained half a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10.
We'll call it 2nd and 9, let's be generous. Scoreboard says 2nd and 10, but I'm feeling generous tonight.
So Flato gets the play from the sideline in shotgun, drops back. Now he's facing pressure, rolling out to his right, and he's going to keep it for himself, and he's got a gain of about 8 yards.
Impressive play by Flato to be able to see the defense, see that there was no one on the right flat to stop him, so he tucked it, didn't have any receivers open, and got close to the first down marker.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 now. The ball is on the 45-yard line of John Jay. 1:44 to go in the third quarter. Flato now in the pistol formation, calling out the play. 3 receivers on the near side of the field, on the Mamaroneck sideline side. A handoff, and it'll be a first down. So the Tigers get a first down on the running play up the middle.
Good job by O'Rourke getting across the line of scrimmage and picking up that first down.
Flato, the ball goes over the hands of Potter.
Just,
it was Houghton.
Right, just
Excuse
off
me,
target there. They are lucky that that ball did not get picked off on the deflection. That ball stayed in the air for a little while longer than it seemed it would.
Turnovers will definitely be crucial as this game, either to allow the Tigers to come back into it or for John Jay to put it out of reach. So Mamaroneck's got to keep the ball safe here. 2nd and 10 now. Low snap, and Flato just holds on to it. Brought down by CJ D'Andrea.
D'Andrea, yes.
D'Andrea.
He smelled blood and saw the low snap and decided to rush the passer and was right there to bring Flato down for a 4-yard loss.
So as they're talking about ball security, the very next snap.
Yes.
Low snap. Flato luckily didn't fumble there, but no gain. So it'll be 3rd and long now for the Tigers. We need to get to the 31.5 line. Takes the snap, and he hits Genovese, who's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Travis Contreras on the tackle there. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field here on 4th and 9 with 20 seconds left in the quarter.
So Flato getting the play call. Another 5 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We'll see if he can get the snap off. He does. Dropping back to pass. And he's got his man for the 1st down inside the 20-yard line to the 15. So 4th down conversion for Mamaroneck.
Gorgeous catch by Patrick Cotter there on the slant pattern, running the seam route.
So that big play there will end the 3rd quarter. We'll be back for 4th quarter action. Mamaroneck looking to narrow this gap here, right back on LMC Varsity Sports.
So here we are, 1st and 10 as the 4th quarter begins. 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 21-yard line. Sorry, the 22-yard line. Tigers on the move after the beautiful pass to Patrick Cotter. Flato to Emerson Genovese, just outside the reach of Genovese at the goal line. Would have been a gorgeous catch if he had gotten there. Just too far for him.
Flato is being pursued by a John Jay player, and he threw it off kind of on the run there. Beautiful throw, but couldn't quite hit Genovese there, who dove after the ball.
It's a good example of how hard that throw on the run while rolling right to the moving receiver can be. It's a whole combination of movement that all has to be in sync. That's why they practice as much as they do. Good job by O'Rourke getting across the line of scrimmage down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play will bring up 3rd down and 4, and now penalty flags fly. That's got to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Well after the play. Yes, unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul on the offense. That seems to be on Kieran Quate, who has something to say to the official about what happened. Not really sure what the infraction was specifically, but that is an unfortunate turn of events for the Tigers as the ball is marched all the way back to their own 32, the Patriots' 32-yard line. So that brings up 3rd down and 20 now for the Tigers. We'll see what call Vitti and Coach Comblo send in.
That's a big play. What was a solid run by O'Rourke, now brought all the way back. 3rd and long now. So the Tigers have to get a big play here.
Flato drops back. Deep pass to Genovese. Oh, just inside the reach of Genovese. Not exactly on line. It looked to be there, but Genovese just once again could not get his mitts on it. So it'll be 4th down and 20 from the 32-yard line. You have to imagine that Vitti will choose to go for it on 4th down here.
Flato didn't quite have enough power on that pass. It looked like it was just short of Genovese, who had a little bit of separation. It would have really have to been a perfect throw to get that completion though.
Mamaroneck remains in the pistol with trips right. Genovese, Cotter, and is that Michael Flato inside? Yes, I believe it is. Nope. That's Justin Pineros. Penalty flag. Offsides on the offense. That'll make it 4th down and 25 after the 5 yards is marched off.
So now, the Tigers had pretty much not had a penalty all game now, and John Jay was the one making all the mistakes on penalties. Now these are 2 big penalties on Mamaroneck that are costing them this crucial point in the game.
They start the clock back up after the penalty, and coach decides to punt. So that's how damaging that penalty was, as Coach Vitti is sending out the punt unit.
Mamaroneck's best hope here is to pin John Jay deep inside their own territory, maybe force a turnover or get the ball back as Genovese punts it away.
They did not call the contact. They ran right into Genovese. Unfortunate, as the mad rush was coming. I think they're probably thinking, the officials thinking must be that Genovese induced that contact. The punt ended up on the 18-yard line, and John Jay East Fishkill will take over there. We'll be back on LMC Varsity Sports. So Ryan Schumacher will take over on his own 18, hands it off, and he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by a host of defenders.
Mamaroneck fans still upset over that non-call by the referees, which would have extended their drive.
Clock continues to roll, and of course the clock is the Patriots' friend now as we roll under 10 minutes remaining in the game. John Jay holding on to a 13-point lead. Sal Ferreira in motion. Schumacher on the quarterback keeper. Out across the 25-yard line, out to the 30-yard line, enough for a first down. So the clock will stop momentarily while they move the chains. And Zion Powell slowly gets to his feet there. His left knee still bothering him from that kick return. And now he is being taken out of the game for Alec Pizzamenti.
John Jay is probably looking to take a conservative approach here, run the ball a lot, draw time off the clock here. They're probably thinking they have enough points to win this game if they can have a long drive here. The running plays have worked all game. Mamaroneck's run defense is not great.
Whistle and a timeout by John Jay. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports. With 9:02 remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Patriots 29, Tigers 22, Tigers 9. Schumacher under center, pitch right, gets around the corner, he remains on his feet. He is hit at the 38-yard line and stopped there. Just shy of the first down. It'll be second down and, let's see, second down and 2 for the Patriots at their own 38-yard line.
Short yardage situation now for John Jay. Another first down here, running more time off the clock would really be big. Mamaroneck has had some success, stopping John Jay short on a few occasions, but they really got to hunker down here and have their defense show up in this second and 2.
Another pitch left, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. See if they can strip the ball, unable to do so. He's brought down after a 6-yard loss. It'll be third down and 8.
There's a big play there for the Tigers defense, now making this third down a little bit harder for John Jay to get. And after the first Tigers guy couldn't quite wrap him up and bring him down to the ground, the Tigers were able to keep that runner in the backfield for the loss.
So here it is, third and long. It is go time for the Tigers. It is now or never. They have got to make something happen and get the Patriots off the field. Schumacher dropping back. He's pressured, rolls right, doesn't have any receivers, tries to buy time, and it is picked off. Interception. Beautiful catch by Jake Romanoli. Penalty flag comes down late after the interception. Whatever the penalty it is still Tigers ball. Great job by Romanoli.
It's a great play by the Tigers at a time when they really needed it. They had good pressure on Schumacher, forced him to roll out. Great defense, clearly. Great coverage on the play, forcing Schumacher to get rid of the ball when he really didn't have a receiver open. So the Tigers get the ball back in John Jay territory. They're down by 13, 7:06 to go, and now they do have a shot here. The penalty did bring them back a little bit. The penalty was on the Tigers, it looked like.
So Flato gets the call from the sideline after the penalty. Mamaroneck takes over at the Patriots' 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Flato takes the low snap, hands it right to Barchetti. He goes right out of bounds, is chased out of bounds by Travis Contreras. After a pickup of about 4 on the play, it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Barchetti showed some good speed getting to the outside there, outrunning the defenders and turning that into a positive gain.
Mamaroneck stays in the no huddle. They look to their wrist coaches for the call. Shotgun snap, quick pass to Houghton. Houghton with the spin move, gets inside the 30. 1st down on forward progress. Will stop the clock momentarily. Just what the doctor ordered.
Nice spin move to break that first tackle and make sure he got the 1st down. The Mamaroneck's got to try to score pretty quickly here because they need another score.
Flato remains in the shotgun. Pump fake, goes deep. No penalty called there on pass interference. Interesting no call there as Skylar Smith definitely impeded the progress of the receiver streaking up the left sideline. That was Jason Velastro looking to get upfield.
Yeah,
Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Sorry, Steve.
Flitter's throw was really nowhere near him, so either there was a miscommunication
you can say it was uncatchable, but the whole reason it was uncatchable is because his progress was impeded. That's probably what he was telling the receiver, why he didn't call that penalty. Heavy pass rush. Flato goes deep to Emerson Genovese. Oh, just broken up at the goal line again by Skylar Smith, this time on the pass to Genovese. So 6:20 remaining in the game. Tigers still down 22-9. It is now 3rd and 10.
The Tigers going with these deep throws here. They need a score right now, as I said, because they need another one. The clock stops here, which is a benefit, but no yards gained, so big 3rd down right here.
Definitely 4 down territory right now, Steve. So Flato has 5 receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Good play on this quick pass to Genovese, picks up about 8. It'll be 4th down and 2. This will be a key call here by the coaching staff to see how they proceed, whether they go for the touchdown or simply try and pick up the 1st down and keep the chains moving. Barchetti is now in the backfield, so we'll see if we get a draw to Barchetti.
The Tigers do definitely have a couple different ways they could go here. They could try to get the 1st down. They could go for a short pass, but they could also take a shot downfield, maybe when John Jay isn't expecting it.
Pass to Genovese is complete inside the 15-yard line, down to the 13. 1st down, Tigers. Clock stops while they reset the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Now under 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. They have got to put it in the end zone here. Good pass for the touchdown. Gorgeous catch by Jason Velastro. 6 points, Tigers.
That's a nice play there. They had three receivers set up on the far side of the field. The Tigers lined up all the way on the right hash. Velastro cut in, nice slant, and Flato hit him with a bullet, and they score. Much needed score right there. Couldn't let any more time come off the clock right there.
It is that kind of execution that gives these Tigers hope as they move into the postseason. Let's see what the call is here on the field. I think they're counting the number of players on offense. They miscounted. They thought there were 12, but in fact there were only 11. So they are set. That does sort of diffuse the trickery that the Tigers employ in their extra point attempts. The kick is up and blocked. Blocked by Bailey Rodriguez. Keeps the score 22-15. So a touchdown and extra point will not win the game, but rather tie it, which is going to be an interesting call if they're able to come up with the stop, and if they're able to score again, they'll be right back where they were last year. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports. We're back. Douglas Alvarez into kickoff. We'll see if he goes deep. A pooch kick. There's no one there. We'll see if the Tigers can get on it. No! It is fallen on by the Patriots, Todd Bellotti, number 25. So the Patriots will take over at their own 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for John Jay. An effective pooch kick by Alvarez. It was tantalizing there as there was no one anywhere in the vicinity, but Bellotti very astutely chased that down and fell on the ball. Pizzamente wasn't sure if Zion Powell was going to go back out on defense. Schumacher now tries to elude the tackle. Was that Genovese? No, that is Michael Flato. Stops him just shy of the 1st down. The clock continues to roll, under 5 minutes remaining. 2nd down and 2 for the Patriots.
As you alluded to before, Steve, before we went to break there, Vidi could be right back in the same situation as he was last year, which in the Class AA semifinal against the same team, John Jay, when there's the decision between a 2-point to win the game, as Schumacher keeps the ball here. 2-point for the win, or an extra point to keep the game going. So now the Tigers down by 7. It would be the same situation if they can score.
Yes. So Schumacher on the keeper left gets across the 30 out to the 33-yard line, enough for a 1st down. So the clock stopped momentarily, but now it is resumed and is approaching 4 minutes remaining They definitely need to try and strip the ball here. It looks like Schumacher is not going to be passing it, but is rather going to try and keep the clock running. Oh, and the ball looked like it was going to pop free there on DeFusco. DeFusco now has his right arm, right hand all taped up, which is going to be hard for him on ball security. Interesting that they have him in running the ball, considering they have used a variety of running backs. John Jay has.
It might be John Jay's best move, just to keep it in Schumacher's hands. He's had a lot of success on quarterback keeps, much less likelihood of a fumble there, as the clock now ticks down under 3:30.
Oh, Schumacher now up the middle and into Mamaroneck territory, down at the Mamaroneck 32-yard line. First down for the Patriots, and that could spell doom. They have got to go for the ball and try and strip it. It's really their only chance at this point. They cannot allow any points, and they cannot allow any more forward progress by the Patriots.
That was a big mistake by the Tigers defense there. They needed to get the ball back to the offense, force a turnover. Instead, a quarterback sneak, took them all the way down across the 50-yard line into Tigers territory, and that very well could be the game.
Good tackle there by Michael Flato on the carry by Bristol Smith. Timeout called by the Tigers, stops the clock with 2:44 remaining. It'll be 2nd down and 5 when we return here on LMC Varsity Sports. Schumacher goes under center. He's not in the shotgun anymore. He hands it off to Bristol Smith. Gets inside the 25, down to about the 21-yard line, and that's another first down for the Patriots. Time is running out on the Tigers here. They've got to come up with something.
2.5 minutes to go in this one. Tigers really need to strip the ball right now, and they're going to need some late-game theatrics to keep this one interesting.
Pro set I by the Patriots, predictably, as they're looking for ball security. Bristol Smith carries it again. Minimal gain on the play there, down to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Patriots. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. The Tigers now, they have to hold the runner up and try and strip that ball before he goes to the ground. It's really their only hope. Another first down and this game is sealed. Oh, toss right to Bristol Smith. There's no one out there. And he goes in for the touchdown. After eluding a tackler, Barchetti goes to the ground, trying to make the tackle, to no avail, as Bristol Smith goes in for the score, and it's 28-15 with the extra point to come. 1:17 remaining in the game. That might do it.
The Tigers look like they might have been expecting more of a run inside. They pitch it out to Smith. Nice play call there, a lot of space. He kept in bounds, and there's really no one there. So not what the Tigers are looking for to end the game here, as the extra point goes through the uprights to make it 29-15.
So it's back to a 14-point lead with 1:17 remaining. We'll be back on LMC Varsity Sports. In to kick is Bristol Smith. I'm sorry, that is James Luciano. Kiefer Barchetti takes the kick. He's still on his feet. Tackled at the 29-yard line with 1:09 remaining. Let's see what Vitti has in store. I've got to tell you, Steve, they've got to be encouraged with the way that they've played in this game. The fact that they're still missing Peter Matt, who is in uniform but is not playing. The fact that Zion Powell has been injured throughout the game. The fact that they're still missing a few linemen that will be coming back for the postseason. This was a valiant effort by the Tigers players.
Yeah, the Tigers at points in the game really showed flashes of really good play. They executed well. They had some really good drives down the field. They didn't quite have enough big plays. The defense wasn't quite strong enough at points, but with the injuries coming back, as Fledo drops back here. Barchetti.
Nice catch from Barchetti, but he was out of bounds there. Put it a little too close to the sidelines, and Jordan Carroll on the defense there was able to keep him from catching that in bounds. At least the clock stops with 1 minute 1 second remaining in the game.
As has been in the case in a lot of these Tigers games, they've been close for a while. They've been close throughout. Ultimately, John Jay has gained some separation, as have teams, previously. So the scoreboard doesn't tell the full story here tonight, I don't think.
Oh, sacked by Bailey Rodriguez. That was tough there. The clock continues to roll. The receivers are way downfield. They've got to come back. A 3-on-5 pass rush. You cannot let that guy in for the sack. Let's see if the Tigers can get something going here on 3rd and long. Deep pass. And Velastro stopped his route, so that ball bounced in the vicinity of no one. It is 4th and 15 for the Tigers, and this could be their last play.
The Tigers could use Ryan Schumacher's arm at this point. Remember from the first drive of the game, that long touchdown pass.
Right.
That's what the Tigers need right now. But even so, 22 seconds left.
Barchetti splits out to the left. 4 receivers left. Pass deep and falls incomplete. So the Patriots will take over on downs with 16 seconds remaining in the game. They'll come in to take a knee, and that will do it. We'll be back in just a minute on LMC Varsity Sports. Schumacher takes a knee, and the clock will expire. The final score here at Memorial Field, Patriots 29, Tigers 15. A tough outcome for Mamaroneck, a valiant effort, but they do come up short and finish the season 0-6.
As we said, they do have some reasons to be hopeful as they move into this playoff game, which they are fortunate to have.
Right.
But they might be able to make some noise in the playoffs. They faced a tough John Jay team here and stuck with them for a while. So as the players shake hands here.
We'll be back in just a minute with post-game reactions here on LMC Varsity Sports. We're here with Coach Vitti. Coach, really a couple of positives you can pull out of what was otherwise a very disappointing loss and a disappointing season. You really played valiantly. There was a lot of good plays with a couple bad plays, and that was sort of the theme of the whole season.
Sure.
Good play followed by a few bad plays here and there. How do you feel about the season as a whole?
I first I'll say I love my kids for battling. It was senior night here, and they left it on the line, and the juniors really stepped up. And that's we haven't had many cupcakes this year. It's been been a very difficult road, and our kids have done many things right, and we've done some things wrong, and we own those. We own those as a staff, as a program, that we've made some mistakes and put ourselves in this hole. The beautiful thing, though, is second season. We playing this schedule and earning the right to be in the playoffs. I don't think there's an eye in that locker room that's going to feel bad about that. We've earned it, and tomorrow starts a new day and a new season, and those kids will be ready to go, and we're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Well, Coach, we've all been very impressed with the program that you've built here, and obviously it's showing. This was a disappointing season, I'm sure you'll agree, but as you said, there's a lot of positives to pull out of it. So congratulations on the effort that your team put forward.
Thank you. I mean, there is no moral victories in football, and we don't play for moral victories. I told our kids today I'm tired of being close. I wasn't going to coach to be close. We were going to fire our bullets, and I think we did tonight. And, sometimes you got to, you do that and things lay where they lay. But at the same time, I'm proud of my guys. I'm eternally proud of them. This is a great team. This is a much better team than their record, and we will be dangerous next week.
Well, that is the positive that you can pull out of this, that you do have second life and you can move forward and see if you can make a run in the postseason. So best of luck with that.
Thank you. No question, and we expect that.
So that'll wrap it up here from Memorial Field in Mamaroneck High School, 29-15 defeat. Steve, I felt like there were a lot of positives to pull out of what was a rather disappointing loss to John Jay East Fishkill and an 0-6 season.
Yeah, Coach Vitti definitely has some things to be happy with as they go into this playoff game, which they are fortunate to have. The offense executed some short passing plays.
Right.
Flato to Genovese had some nice connections there. They scored a couple scores there. And they got that Romanoli interception, so they did make some big plays on both sides of the ball. Ultimately, it really wasn't enough, and the defense really didn't, keep them in the game enough. John Jay was really able to kind of control the momentum of the game and the pace of the play the entire time.
Facing Schumacher was going to be a tall task. We knew that. Undermanned a little bit with some of their key linemen, and obviously one of their key players, Peter Matt, out. They'll look to get healthy over the next week or so, and then they'll go into postseason play and see if they can't make something happen there. So that'll do it here from Memorial Field. For Steve Rome, this is Steve Anastas for LMC Varsity Sports.